Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am going to be working with the August 2021 Spectrum Premium Kit from Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and I'm going to make these trio of cards. So the first thing I did was I grabbed this color study paper from Vicki Boutin, and it's a bunch of triangles, and I thought, okay, you know what, let me just cut these triangles up and I'm going to use them on a card. And so that's what I did, and I thought I'm going to use it on this black polka dot paper. So I start to kind of play around, see what I can do, what I would do, what I wanted to do. That wasn't working for me, so I decided to kind of play with them this way. And I don't really like to have stuff perfect on my page or my cards sometimes, so I was just kind of playing with it, still trying to play with those again. I thought, let me put these down here, looking like some mountains. That looks kind of cool. But then again, what would my sentiment be with a bunch of mountains? Of course, it could be, explore the everyday. Whatever it is, I decided it was not working for me. So I decided to pull out some of these scraps that I had. And this was a torn piece of cardstock that I decided to just use the edge torn still and cut to an A2 size. So that was my card base, and then I'm looking to see what I'm gonna do here. So even though I have all of my card stuff there, I decide to not use that, but I decided to use this scrap, but the opposite side. I think because the yellow and black was just too bright together, so I do use I look to see which sentiment I'm going to use, and of course I can't use one of these sentiments on a black piece of paper, so yes, bam, turn it over, and there we go. That looks awesome, so that is what I'm going to go for. After I cut it, I use some Nuvo Mica Mist, and I put some splatters over those circles. I use Nebula Blue and Pear Green, I believe is what I use. And for my sentiment, of course, I use the You Are Amazing, and I put the You Are on the front, and I add some little words to go with the You Are on the front. I believe Unforgettable is one of them. There was two other ones, and so I'm going to let you watch that. Oh, I do add some of those little puffy dots too, so yeah, just go ahead and enjoy this for a little while, listen to some cool music. I'll be back in a couple minutes. now I'm going to start working on the lemon slimline card. And what I do is I use this piece of scrap to back the cut file, the leaves with as much green as possible, and then I use the lemons, the yellow part for the lemons, and I believe I do most of that off screen. I do trace around it, and then I cut it out, and then I glue it on the back, and then I have it all ready and backed. So let's see what I do after that. Oh, here we go. So yes, it's done. I decide to go ahead and glue these parts down towards the center. I did cut it off just because the whole cut file was bigger than the card, so I wanted to kind of scrunch it all in together. So I just cut the lemons apart from the leaves, and then I'm going to pop up the lemons in the middle. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to use a little happy word, it says happy, and the green, what are they called? The green alphas to write birthday. And then I will use those green photo corners on the corners of this before I stick it down to the my craft card. Don't mind my head there. And then I'm going to follow up with some sequins and some of the little half-back pearls. And yeah, I'm gonna just let you watch the rest of that, and I'll get back to you in a minute. So now I'm working on my last card. I decide I'm going to use this, these two little triangles. One of them says click, and the other one is just a triangle. And I do decide to use this paper right here. I'm going to cut most of the white space off, so you just see the brush strokes on it. And then I'm going to I'm going to, why am I so cuckoo tonight? Maybe because I'm moving tomorrow. Anywho, so I'm going to, after I cut that, I'm going to pop up the triangles on it, and I am going to also kind of overlap them, and I'm going to trace around them with a blue marker. And then I use some sequins and some Nuvo drops, and the sentiment on this is, oh, and I use the stamp, so I love the stamp this month. I do add that stamp on there. What else do I do? I use sequins. I use some black Nuvo. I do pull out some of the little half pearls from last month. They're like a sky bluish color, so they really go well on this card. And the sentiment is "We just click," so I thought that was cute too. So I'm just gonna let you watch this one, and I'll get back to you again in a couple minutes. Sorry that this is so rambly. My mind is just all over the place today. So I'll be back with you in a couple minutes. So that is my trio of cards. I'm so glad that you watched this today, and if you enjoyed watching, please give me a like and a subscription, and I will see you real soon. Please enjoy these close-ups of my cards.